headquartered in Washington, D.C. metro area. With offshore office in Chandigarh, India, we have presence in 19 countries. We are so delighted to be part of this program this year, supporting the next generation of think tanks who have taken up a stance to challenge themselves and find sustainable solutions to the real world problems. As a company who fostered entrepreneurs for over a decade, we are planning to invest up to $1 million of seed money in young entrepreneurs who are building scalable solutions in the areas of IT. At the end, there's one message for your journey, that there will be obstacles, there will be doubters, there will be mistakes, but perseverance, focus, humility, and critical thinking will be your best mates in this journey. Good luck and God bless you all.
Wonderful. So that was our sponsor, Anil Sharma from 21st Century. Oops. Okay. I would like to take this opportunity to put on spotlight the four co-chairs of TiE Universities. I would call them the four pillars of TiE University. Dr. Paul Lopez, probably the father of this program, from Atlanta, Ravi Puli from TiE DC, my friend Subbu from TiE Hyderabad, and in absentia, Vivek Verma from TiE Hyderabad. These are the four men who lead this program and spend their day and night to make sure that students benefit with entrepreneurship. I would also like to thank all the people who are on the slide, including myself, people who are part of the planning team, who are working to make sure everything goes smooth. But more importantly, the TiE Global, TiE University family members, which numbers close to 180 different individuals, entrepreneurs who are in almost 45 different cities of the world, who have come together to stitch this program together. And also the young people who are all there as the timekeepers today. That's my team from Coimbatore. We are part of the TiE University Project Management Office. All youngsters, and thank you so much, guys, for doing this for TiE University. The presenting sponsor for today is 22nd Century Technologies Incorporated, and on behalf of the sponsor, it's my pleasure to play one more video, and then we will move on to action. Unmute yourself. Yeah. Wonderful. So with that, oops. Cool. The other sponsors are Upgrad and PNC Bank, who are our platinum sponsors. We also have our gold sponsors, Techstar, Rain Foundation, Powerhouse Ventures, Shade Foundation, Technomile, and DevFi. Our silver sponsors, Colaberi, Life Insurance, Simplify, Touch a Life, Chella Investments. Our in-kind sponsors who have come together to give over $1.65 million worth of in-kind prizes that await all of you who are competing here. And also our investment sponsors who have committed close to $1.5 million in potential investments in the coming future. Conditions apply though. We would also like to thank these TiE chapters who have contributed towards the global pool, which goes towards the making the prize money richer and richer. It's now my pleasure to put on spotlight my colleague from TiE Global Board of Trustees, Santosh Hurlikopi, who will now talk to you a little bit about TiE Global and what it means. Santosh, all yours. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, Santosh. Yeah. You can unmute now.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And it's indeed a pleasure and honor to be representing TiE Global. Two programs are under me, TiE University and TiE Young Entrepreneurs. And I should say that the way TiE University is run under the leadership of Paul, Subbu, Ravi, Vivek, and whole team which supports this is phenomenal, and come a long way. And in fact, this program is always discussed at the global level, and how we can scale this year to double this what we are achieving this year. That has been my goal for this year. Next slide, please. Yeah, like many of you would know or would have some idea, TiE is the world's largest non-profit organization promoting and fostering entrepreneurship. You can see we have 15,000 plus members, 3,000 plus charter members who are fairly, I can say, very successful entrepreneurs in their own areas. And we have 57 locations, 14 countries. But I'm happy to also share that although we are 14 countries, but when you see our outreach for the university, it is much, much larger. And I'm very, I think this is the only program where I see that the number of countries versus TiE presence is much larger. And also this slide talks about our 5 pillars: mentoring, networking, education, incubation, and investment. And I think all the participants here who are in the semi-final, I wish them all the very best. And finals is very important. Winning is important. But I also tell in all the places where I go that continue your entrepreneurship journey. This was a platform given to present to various jury and various board. Take the feedback and make your venture successful, and come back to TiE in any form, and again contribute back probably as mentors in the days to come. Thank you so much, Pradeep.
Thank you so much, Santosh. It's a pleasure having you here, and we look forward to speaking to you in 2 hours from now as well. Now I will remove you from spotlight. There was a couple of messages on the chat. The slides will not be visible if you're in gallery view. You will have to put it on speaker view. We have spotlighted one individual as the slide, so all the slides will be visible from there. So like I said, once more, roll call if you can do. And I think it's now time to sit back, relax, and look at the journey from the last year, 1 year. Can you please unmute yourself, Nawaf? Yep. Wonderful. Where else can you see 1,455 teams represented by 3,676 members who are collegiate entrepreneurs, representing 452 of the topmost colleges in the world, and also belonging to 24 different nations. You truly are in the global Olympics of collegiate entrepreneurship. So welcome on board, ladies and gentlemen. My pleasure to have you here. The grid is ready. Okay, we did one goof up. The flags were supposed to be there. My friends have just left the text there, but that's okay. Imagine there are flags there for me, and those are the teams. Lovely faces, smiling faces. The circles represent the color of the track. So G is for green, R is for red, W is for GRO, O is for orange, W is for violet. T is for teal, and H is for hazel. So if you are in the wrong color room, then you know where you are supposed to be. These are some people who are your predecessors. These are the faces that were there in the finals last year. There were 27 teams last year, and this year we have 3 more teams and probably 30 participants more on the track. Just to repeat, the judging criteria, already the business model canvas and the business plan summary have been scored. The remaining 6 parameters will be scored today. Opportunity assessment, operational and management capabilities, success viability, financial understanding, value proposition, and presentation delivery effectiveness. Judges, please note as well. Teams, please note as well. Wonderful. And of course, we have a wonderful set of people who are our jury members here. They have come from across the world. They come from diverse entrepreneurship. It is now my pleasure to invite up on stage my friend Subbu, who will introduce the jury members to you. Subbu, I can't see you, so I can spotlight you. Can someone spotlight Subbu? Subbu?
He should be unmuted. Just give me a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're neither seeing me nor seeing my body language, Pradeep. Anyway, thank you.
Sorry, Subbu. Sorry, Subbu.
Thank you so much. And I take this privilege and pleasure to introduce the wonderful jury. As a whole, they're representing 5 different countries, and I think almost 500 plus years of experience cumulatively. Most of them are good friends, and the others are becoming good friends now. And a big thank you to jury because we have been pushing you to do a lot of homework. I'm sure you wouldn't have done that after your college until this I think Global Pitch Fest. Thanks for your patience, and also we welcome you to be helping this aspiring and entrepreneurs from the college. And I'm sure they'll have a wonderful journey along with you. And once again, welcoming in each and every jury, and also just wanted to say one thing for all the participants as well, the students who are competing. Businesses do fail, but not the entrepreneurs. For entrepreneurs, it's a journey. It's not going to be a stop or comma. So I wish each and everyone to begin that journey and have a successful career in the entrepreneurship. Thank you all the participants, and also once again, welcome the jury.
Thank you so much, Subbu. And it is now my pleasure to invite up on stage our friend, my friend, and the co-chair of the TiE University program to just give, he's the man behind all the sponsorship, along with all the team members, of course, but he leads the sponsorship initiative. Ravi, can you just take people through the sponsors and kind of thank the sponsors as well?
Thank you, Pradeep. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. I want to welcome each and every one of you to this global business idea competition. And to start with, I would like to thank our presenting sponsor of this season, this year, 22nd Century Technologies, who will be presenting our first prize of $50,000. Thank you very much, Anil Sharma, the CEO and 22nd Century Technologies. And the next is the platinum sponsors, Upgrad and PNC Bank. PNC Bank is going to give away the second prize. And then we have gold sponsors. Go back. Yeah, so we have Techstar Group, Reen Foundation, Powerhouse Ventures, Shutt Family Foundation, Technomile, Delphi. So I would like to thank Reen Foundation for being the sponsor second year in a row. Not only the prize, but they also gave a grant last year, and I've also invested into companies last year. They have also committed another $250,000 this year, along with Powerhouse Ventures. Can you go back for a second? Yeah. So when Shutt Foundation is giving away Sustainability Award, had given away Social Impact Award last year. So our idea is not only just to give the first and second and third prizes, but also to make sure we encourage, social impactful ventures and also sustainable, ventures, which will be very, very, important, part of the entrepreneurship ecosystem. So I want to thank all these companies who have come forward to sponsor the cash prize that will be given 100% of the cash prize to all the student entrepreneurs who will be announced tomorrow. Then comes the silver sponsors here. We have Colaberi, Fuel, Life Insurance Simplified, Touch a Life Foundation, and then Stephanie Mango, who is president of CGI, a global company. She heads CGI Federal from Washington, DC. And then Sapna Patel, who is giving away the Women Award. And then Chala Investments, who is also one of the judges. He's also, committed investment into startups. Next slide. Then it's not only the cash, but if you look at, in-kind support, which is also, very, very important for all our entrepreneurs. You see Excel Scout is a platform for anybody who would like to search their IP. They can go get a free access to their AI enabled platform where they can go and, see if they can file the patent and use their services for free. And then we also have Trademark from Washington, DC, who is also willing to help you how to build your trademark and file. Is also come forward to file for a top company to file for free. And then we have investment partners here. Reen Foundation, as I already said, who invested last year, is committing investment this year. And then Powerhouse Ventures, who is also committed $250,000. We Founder Circle has committed about $100,000. And TiE India Angels, again, another $100,000. And then what the newest investment partner, as you've all just heard, from 22nd Century Technologies CEO has graciously announced $1 million, for the student entrepreneurs. So I encourage all the student teams, not only those who are in semi-finals or finals, we will be inviting each and every participant to apply to the investment opportunity after we are done with the finals. Then comes the sponsors of the chapters, those who are part of our family who have stepped up to not only join the program, but also have given additional money, which will go to the prize pool. As you all know, our prize has, changed from $10,000 to $50,000. The first prize this year. I probably, feel this is probably the largest, prize that is given to a student entrepreneur in the world. So I want to sincerely thank each and every sponsor who have stepped up to help this program, and by generating, so many jobs across the world and solve so many problems. So your each and every dollar is so valuable, and we want to thank you for all your support and looking forward to work with all of you. Thank you. Over to you, Pradeep.
Thank you so much, Ravi. Let me be narcissistic again and add myself to spotlight and take you off spotlight. Wonderful. I saw one, Sophia Babul says, thank you to the sponsors, but please look at them more as potential investors, connect with them and use this as a platform for you to reach out and get appointment with CEOs whom you may not normally get to get an appointment with. But at the end of the day, a competition is also all about winning and the cash prizes and all those things. It's now my pleasure to put on spotlight Dr. Paul Lopez. Where is Dr. Paul Lopez? Can someone put him on spotlight? I can't see you. Yeah, there. He's the grand young man of TiE University. Dr. Lopez, all yours.
You made my day. You said young man. Thank you. We have a competition today. I think you've heard many times competitions are just a way stop on a long journey for entrepreneurs. So we are going to tell you where we are in terms of the competition. What will happen 27.5 hours from now, we will be announcing very specific prizes in cash and in kind. In cash, we've always announced that we have been very fortunate to amass a total north of 100,000. The last 200 of the 250 is actually some audience participation. So in case you wonder, by doing the roll call, we can tell which chapter has shown up, but a little over 100,000 will go to these entrepreneurship teams competing today. I'm very, very pleased to say on the next screen, you'll see sort of a high-level breakout tomorrow. We will break it out into 8 or 9 categories of very specific prizes. Where does it go? Yes, the first prize will be 50,000, and thereafter every finalist who will number a total of, there will be 12 finalists. So the other 11 finalists will be receiving north of $26,000. Of the 18 semifinalists who will not go forward tomorrow, but they're all winners in a lot of fashion. They will receive a total of $15,000 collectively, and then we have special prizes for best female entrepreneur, social impact, social entrepreneur, sustainability, etc. We'll have all these details tomorrow. So this is just to tell you all of this is priceless. And then during this coming week, we'll be letting all the teams know whether you are on today as the 30 teams or the 1,400 plus teams. We've been very fortunate that we will also have prizes that we call in-kind awards. They could be discounts with Dell, they could be credits from AWS. So everybody's a winner. And we don't just say that, it will be real. So at tomorrow's 27.5 hours from now, we'll give you the details. And then as you've heard, we're not done. After this week, you're just moving down the journey of entrepreneurship. We want to be able to bring together other ways where investments into investable companies will also happen during the upcoming months. So look forward to working with all of you so long as you stay in touch. So great programs ready. And now we're off to actually go find out how all of that happens. Back to you, Pradeep. You're on mute.
Wonderful. This is the point where all of you are supposed to go, yay, kind of, right? Each one of you is going to get some kind of man, yeah, yes, Harry. And don't forget my commission whenever you get that check into your bank. Wonderful. So what's going to happen today? We are at a stage where it's kind of like a funnel. Out of 1,455 teams, we have come down to 90 of whom were part of the global cohort. That 90 got shortlisted to become 30, which is the 30 finalists today. These 30 finalists will today be judged, and 12 out of these finalists, 2 from each track, will move tomorrow to be part of the finale. And from the finale, 3 teams will be chosen for the championship, which is like the ultimate round. And the winner from that championship will gain $50,000 US cash prize, no strings attached. But of course, there's only one winner in all this, and that winner is collegiate entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship in general. I think it's not a competition, it's a celebration of entrepreneurship, and it's a celebration of trying to make one another move better. I'll just go take you through the rules for today. 10 minutes, each team will get 10 minutes to pitch. When you are pitching, there will be a timer. I will tell you how the timer will work. You will have 5 minutes of Q&A in which you will have to answer all the questions asked by the judges. For the jury members, here are the rules for you. 5 minutes of Q&A. Please stick to only questions. Do not make statements. If you have to make a statement, please put it on the text when you are giving them feedback. Please be as succinct as possible. Crisp and clear questions will help us move things forward faster. Please do take turns among yourselves. There are 4 judges. In 5 minutes, 4 cannot ask questions. So the moderators will help you take questions, but please do make sure that everyone gets an opportunity to speak. Please be considerate to the teams. They are, although they are entrepreneurs, they are also still in college. They are budding entrepreneurs, and we really want these budding entrepreneurs to become huge trees that grow into big behemoths and corporates. Give as rich written feedback as possible. On the form, you have a tab where you can give written feedback. Take some time to give written feedback. Encourage the teams. Try to be as soft with them as possible. And please remember, you will have only 1 minute. I will not say 1 minute. You have 1 minute to score. So score in the 1 minute and give as much feedback as possible. As regards the timer, for all the teams, please note, can all my co-hosts please put your screens on and put your timers on. So on every room, in every room, there is a person who's designated as the timer. Shanti, Aryan, can you please put your timers on? You can see on my friend Swati, I'll spotlight her. If someone else can spotlight all the other timers. This is the time for timers to come on stage. Wow, pun unintended. How do I add spotlight? Oh, okay, that's spotlighted. Yeah, they are all spotlighted. Wonderful. So if you look at this, this timer will be running behind on a window as you present. So you will be spotlighted, the presenter will be spotlighted, your presentation will be spotlighted, and this timer will be spotlighted. At the 8th minute, it will blink like it's gone crazy with red. And then again at the 9th minute, it will go crazy again. At the last 30 seconds, it will go crazy. And at 10 seconds, it will go just wild, like it's not had sleep for a long time. So keep your eye on the timer. Judges, you are not excused as well. You also have a timer. So there will be a 5-minute timer for the judges as well. So judges, please do look at the timers and make sure that you are sticking to your time. I hope everyone is clear how the timer works, right? You will be on spotlight. Moderators, please remember so that you can reiterate that when you're in the room, there will be one person from the PMO who will be in the room. They will be spotlighted and they will have the timer running here. So the participant will be spotlighted, the presentation will be spotlighted, and the timer will be spotlighted. When the Q&As are there, all the 4 judges, the participants, and the timer will be spotlighted. Good. Can you remove those people from spotlight, someone? Wonderful. Let me just reiterate which are the tracks. So track G is managed by our friends from Mysuru and DC. The teams in track G are these, the judges are these. Just have a fast look so that you know if you are in the track. Let me remove myself from spotlight so you can see it much more clearly. How much more narcissistic can I be? Remove my spot. Wonderful. So that's group G or track G. Track R is managed by our friends from Islamabad and New York with and a real pilot as the pilot on the seat of the pilot, Craig. Track R, these are the teams and these are the judges. Judges, please note which is your track, and you will need to move to that track once the breakout rooms are open. Track O is managed by our friends from Hyderabad and Atlanta. These are the people on the track, and these are the teams and jury members on the track as well. I didn't see Eric Gordon. Is Eric here?
Yes, he is here.
Okay, he is here. Wonderful. Track W is managed by our friends from Houston and Germany and Deutschland, and Ravi Brahmbhatt will be in the pilot seat. We will have these teams and these jury members on track W. W stands for violet. That's why the violet color. Track T is managed by my friend from Pune and our friends from Oregon, David Smith and team, and Advait and team, and they will be taking you through the journey of track T. The judges and teams on track T, that's you. Please look at which track you are. My friend Shinu is there. Track H, H for Hazel, and operated by our friends from Tampa and Dubai. So Dubai and Tampa are the hosts for track H. Please note who are the teams in the track H, and please note the judges. And just to reiterate, that's the timer. When the full screen view is on, this is how the timer will look like. You will be on screen, so make sure that you're looking at it. We will try to be as moderate as possible, but because there are 5 different teams presenting, we will stick to time. So please do not ask for more time. In case you exceed your time, the timekeeper will tell you that it's time's up. After 30 seconds, we will cut your presentation off. You will also lose 30 seconds or whatever from your Q&A. So please be aware of time. Jury members, equally, a humble request to you to stick to time, because it's very, very important that we stick to time. So now what's going to happen is all of you will go into the breakout room. Once I open the breakout rooms, I will first remove, everyone can unmute so that, yeah, no one can unmute. You know which breakout room you are. In case you're not able to see the breakout room, on most Zoom windows, you'll see like a small 4x4 square with small boxes, which is the breakout room. Click that and go to the breakout room you go. If you have shrunk your window, the breakout room may be in the form of 3 dots. So find which is the breakout room and choose it. But in case you're still not able to go, be patient, put it on chat, and my co-host will push you into the particular room. Just put your track name. Do not put anything else. Just put your track name so that we are able to push you into the breakout room perfectly fine. Moderators, if the first team and all the judges are in the room, you can go ahead and start the pitches. But in case the first team or one of the judges is missing, then please wait for them and get them to come into the room before you start off. Don't put it now, Laureline. Don't put it now, Sri. Once the breakout rooms are open, you can choose it on your own. In case you are not able to choose this, please put it on this thing. So please come back at 10 p.m. IST, 12:30 p.m. EDT to the same breakout room when we will announce who moves on to the next round. So as they say in Greece.
Go back to that one slide for a second. We may be running late. We're already running late. So if you come back, we'll play some wonderful music for you instead. So just be aware. And he said, come out to the breakout room. He really meant come to this main Zoom room, the same link that you had. And all the best to the teams. Back to you, Pradeep.
Wonderful. So as they would say in Germany, let the games begin. And I will open up the, once again, let me check all settings, because Murphy always plays. One second. Who started breakout rooms? Don't start. No one should start breakout room except for me. 1 second. Allow participants to choose automatically. Breakout rooms. Okay, done. I think those options are set perfectly fine. This comes from experience. Last year, we had a tough time getting all the breakout rooms. So let me just recheck. Allow participants to choose room. Allow participants to return make session at all times. automatically move or assign participants to run, breakout rooms close.
Be careful with
Wonderful.
the automatic because the judges were in a jury, so you'll end
No,
up.
yeah, there's no automatic. There's no automatic. We have
Good.
not assigned
Okay.
anyone. So, yeah.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. God bless you. May all of you win and all the best. Here we go. Let me put on some music as the breakout rooms are started. Please find your breakout room and join the breakout rooms. Let me stop recording.